Khan Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Kakadash. First and foremost. Double honors to the elders and sing honors to the apostles. Preaching and teaching honors to the word of truth and with sincerity as always, man. Okay, man. We're still preaching this truth, man. We're still going hard for the Most High right here, man. See? We got a lot of prophecies and stuff, bro, happening on the people, man. These wicked ass people. See, I mean, look at you guys, man. Okay, walking around like it's no caring girls and stuff. As that scripture reads, in the day of prosperity there's forgiveness of affliction. So you guys are forgetting your affliction, man. But it also reads, it's a two-edged sword for you, man. That you can handle this, man. It's you so-called man out here, man. I think you guys are a man and stuff. Which you guys are not, man. The real men are the men that are fearing the Most High, man. Repenting, coming back to the Most High, man. That's who the real man is, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get a scripture here real quick. As it reads, this is the book of Hebrew. The book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Elohim is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. We pierce it even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of the joints and the marrow. And it is the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. What does that mean? That means the words, the Most High is going to cut your ass up, man. That's what that means, man. By his word, by his prophets, who he's using, man. That's what that means, man. Okay, and I've been noticing a lot of firefighters and a lot of ambulances now. Why? Because they're pushing out that New World Order, that those draconian laws and those draconian measures, man. Gradualism. They're gradually bringing in this New World Order on y'all niggas, man. And that's the thing about it, bro. That's the thing about it, man. So that for the next time you guys riot or whatever, they already have it. They're already prepared, man. They're gonna have you guys, man. They're gonna get y'all niggas, man, for real. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast is the image of the New World Order, man. That the image of the beast should both speak and cause, as many as do not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And how are you guys going to worship it? By taking the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. No bullshit, bro. No BS. People are fattened for the slaughter, man. They're fattened for the slaughter, man. As the scripture reads, Yahweh spoke about that, bro. You guys have been waxing and fat and wanton for a sacrifice, man. Because the Most High is going to sacrifice you niggas, man. See if I can pull that up here in Ezekiel. Yeah, this Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 11. The city shall not be your cauldron, neither shall ye be the flesh in the midst thereof, but I will judge you in the border of Israel. Come on, man. Because you guys are waxing fat. You guys are for a sacrifice, man. 12. And ye shall know that I am the Yahweh, which is the true name of the Father, Yahweh. And his son's name is Yahweh Shah, and you must know the names or you're going to be destroyed, bro. For ye have not walked in my statutes, neither executed my judgments, but have done after the manners of the heathen that are round about you. And that's to you Israelites, man, because they're just going to begin at the house of Israel. The Israelites are the true Hebrew Israelites, are the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native American Indians, bro. Y'all Edomites took the land from, and y'all stole it from them. Yeah, there's plenty of wars and history books about that. You can look into that, bro. Because the Most High, if the Most High bless you with the knowledge, bro. But anyway, this is the book of John. Or I mean, 1 Peter. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Allahayim, and it is first begun at us. What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Allahayim? And it's begun at us. The us is the elect, man. But it's going to begin at the house of Israel, which are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native American Indians. You Edomites stole the land from, and you basically raped and robbed our people, man. You think the Most High forgot about that? Like, the Most High is soft, bro, but he's not. The Most High kills, man. It makes a lot as the scripture reads. As it reads in Ezekiel chapter 24 to prove that, man. Ezekiel 24 verse 21. Speak unto the house of Israel, thus saith the Lord Yahweh. Behold, I will profane my sanctuary, the excellency of your strength, the desire of your eyes, that which your soul pitieth. And your sons and your daughters whom ye have left shall fall by the sword. Verse 22. And ye shall know that ye shall do as I have done. Ye shall not cover your lips, nor eat the bread of men. As it reads right there. And it says, I will do it, man. I will profane my sanctuary. The Most High says, he said himself there in his own words. I will do it, bro. So that clearly proves, bro, that the Most High is doing it, bro. He's about his business. He's about what he said he's gonna do, bro. Which is kill, destroy, and utterly fucking torture all you people, man. All the souls here in America, Babylon the Great, living it up, man. Even the Lord's chosen his own, bro. He said himself. Let him shall begin with the house. I'm get it again here. First John chapter 4 verse. First Peter. First Peter chapter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Elohim, and if it first begin at us. It says first begin at us, the elect. We know it's going to start with the Israelites, you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians. But it's really beginning with us. The Lord's elect, the Lord's chosen. The Lord's chosen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue reading on it, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Elohim? I'm gonna continue down here at verse 18. If the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear? Come on, dude. That's what's gonna happen. So going back to Revelation 13 anyway. Verse 15. Anyone that is not going to worship the beast here at Babylon the Great is going to be killed, they say. Verse 16, he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Since he had no man, my bar shows that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for his number of a man, and his number is 666. That's the mark of the beast. The 6 is an incomplete number, and that's the number the Most High gave to Edom. An incomplete number because he's going to be incomplete when the Most High destroys his dumb ass, man. These Edomites, man. These dumbass Edomites. These dumbass Edomites, man. You've been having on news about a lot of climate change. Now I saw this new article talking about the Michigan winters warm, and that's gonna fuck up their crops as well. And you already, in the other video I brought out about that the crops down there in the Arctic Ocean, the ice is melting and shit, and it's affecting that area of land down there where they plant their crops. The Most High destroying their crops, bro. As it reads in the book of the Apocrypha here, in the book of Hedges. Chapter 15, verse 16, and it reads, the book of Hedges, chapter 16, verse Shalom. Huh? What does that mean?
That means I like your.
Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 5 here. Behold, said the Lord, I bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Plague. What's the drought? That's a plague. The Most High is sending plagues. Like we had the Passover 2 weeks ago, and it was that we're doing the marathon of Exodus, man. We're going back to Exodus, the book of Exodus. The moment the Most High sent plagues on Pharaoh, wicked ass, man. We can get that again here in the second book of Exodus, chapter 9, verse 18. Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain and very grievous hail, which such as have not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now, bro. This is verse 19. Send therefore now and gather that cattle and all that thou hast in the field. For upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them and they shall die. Come on, there you have it. Moses sent a hail to fuck up their food supply, which really was their money back then, their cattle and all of that, their crops and all of that. And that might be why Edom now put out this federal notes as money, which is not real money. That's just paper money, monopoly money. If you don't, even a little research on that, bro. That's right, it's called research. It's already searched for you, just gotta research it. All that, man, and just during the week, man, and also yesterday actually, I saw the bro's video about how this I forgot the state or the country, but I believe it was in Washington, where they're using this app now, where before you go, where some stores already have it, where before you even go into the store, before you're even allowed to go into the store, you gotta pull out your phone and show them that you took the vaccine. And all of that shit, bro. Because sooner or later, just like you need your ID and passport, you're going to need a vaccination and the app and all of that to prove you got vaccinated sooner or later. So you just talking about you're not taking the mark of the beast, but you're going to be taking it, bro. A lot of these people saying they're not going to take the mark of the beast last year and all these, the past and the brown this time, the same ones taking the mark of the beast now, that's going to happen, which is what is going to take place. Because you guys are phony, you guys are fake, you guys fake the whole funk, man, everything. You guys deceived yourselves, man. The Most High deceived you. And they even said it himself. Even the company of that whole thing program said it himself. Sooner or later, they said next week they're gonna spread it out to this other organization here of Edomites, of this Edom, these Rothschilds elites propaganda and whole structure of society, the way it's set up. So he said that's his idea, his thing there, his program there, it's gonna spread. And they said it don't be surprised sooner all stores tell you got to pull up your phone before you go in. So yeah, that's gonna take place and that's gonna happen, man. Second Hedges 15, verse 5 again. Behold, said the Lord, I bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Just like what he did with Pharaoh, what we brought there already. Now I'm gonna go down a little bit down to verse 10. Behold, my people Israel as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. My people Israel as a flock to the slaughter. Okay, that's what we're likened unto sheep, man. The Most High likened us unto sheep. Even you wicked, who He's gonna destroy. He calls y'all sheep. Because He calls y'all a sacrifice. As it reads in Jeremiah 34, I believe. I have a great sacrifice in God. And even in Ezekiel chapter 33, I believe. Or 36, 37 with Gog and Magog, talks about bring all the beasts of the earth to come to my sacrifice of captains and rulers. You captains and rulers, because in the battle of Armageddon, you guys are just going to be sacrifices. That's all it is. So I'm going to continue reading on here in the 15th chapter of the book of 2nd Hedges. Now that was verse 10, this is verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Because, you see, because that's the land thereof is here, America, that's the land thereof. This is that land thereof. This is the spiritual Sodom and Egypt, as it reads in Revelation 11 and 8. And you Christians explain that. How is America, what is that talking about? What is that spiritual Sodom and Egypt if you Christians know so much? You think you know so much? Okay, what really all you guys know is the good vibrational plantation Christianity Jesus, white Edomite Jesus, red Jesus that they show you. How to be caring and loveful to everyone and be and shit. Which doesn't make sense because the Most High doesn't work it like that, bro. And the Most High doesn't work out like that. The Most High works out with pain and suffering, man. First and foremost. Because that's where wisdom resides, man. Wisdom is the more sorrow, the more grief, the more knowledge, the more grief, man. So the elect out there who's listening, man. The elect is the 144 told us from each trial that the Most High is gonna save, man. The Most High is gonna save, refine, and raise up, man. Better than the gold of Ophir, dude. The elect, Lord willing, I am part of the elect. I want to be part of the elect. That's why we're doing the works. It reads, thou shalt be greater than the golden wedge of Ophir. I'm going to get that real quick. A more simple, easy scripture here. Niggas, man. This Isaiah chapter 13 verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. That's the man of the Lord. Even in a man that's the man of the Lord than the golden wedge of Ophir. More precious than the golden wedge of Ophir, bro. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 25. And I will turn my hand upon thee, and freely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy sin. Yeah, that's the Most High refine us. Talking about what he's gonna do. See if I can find it here. Pull it up here. Here it is, man. Ezekiel tried to diss the Most High, how he's gonna refine y'all, though, man. Because the Most High also likens us unto vessels and clay. Which makes sense because he's the creator. Ezekiel chapter 22, yeah, bro. And this Ezekiel 22, verse 17. And yeah, bro, this Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 17. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, 18, son of man, the house of Israel has too many become dross. All they are brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace. They are even the dross of silver. 19, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because ye are become dross, behold, therefore I will gather you into the midst of Jerusalem. Verse 20, and as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace. Of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in mine anger, and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Verse 21, God, I will gather you and blow upon you, and the fire of my wrath, and you shall be melted in the midst thereof. Verse 22, as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I, the Yahweh, have done, poured out my fury upon you. Right there, and that proves, says right there, that I have poured my fury upon you, bro. And even seeds, the Most High compares us to a seed. We are an honor, Lord willing, we are the elect. We are an honorable seed and a sure plant. You guys are this honorable seed and the same and a deceivable plant, bro. Deceivable seed on a dishonorable plant. As it reads in the book of as it reads in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, bro. You niggas like, oh, bro, he's singing a song, bro. No, it's it. Yeah, both sides, a pleasant voice to them, but they listen, they are not here, bro. I'm not here to sing songs for y'all niggas, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, though. Verse 31. I'm gonna start at 31. They come upon thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. And they hear their words, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart, goeth after their covetousness. And I see y'all want, like this nigga standing over here. He wants to stand here and feel like he's my friend, cause I have knowledge, and he sees that, and niggas just, like the scripture reads, everyone is a friend of a man that gives gifts. And the rich man's word is held more high than the poor man's word. Verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that haveth pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. Like David, because David was on that, bro. And he was a shepherd, and he was basically a poet, bro. which you guys know nothing about. Verse 32, and lo, there are unto them as a very lovely song, of one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on the instrument, for they hear that words, but they do them not. Verse 33, but this is what the Most High says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall I know that a prophet hath been among them. And look at them, they're having their, see people gathering down there, and that their place down there they meet, because they're having another protest. Uproars of the people, as the scripture prophecy speak about, if you know anything about that, man. And that's a sign itself right there in your face, that proof right there already. And edification right there at the Most High is working right now in these times, and these are the end times. Yeah. So Khan, you know, check what time it is.